So there's a lot of talk about the smart grid, and we want to fast forward a little bit for the 5 years time to talk about the smooth grid. And together with Jacqueline, Adrian, and Jonathan, myself, we developed this system called the smooth grid. And at the moment, the whole infrastructure of the Netherlands is basically one figure eight that goes through the whole country nationally. And this provides all of the power through all the provincial, local, and municipal, and down to the Dorp and the Wijk levels of the country. And what we've tried to do is maybe capture this moment where maybe the collective communities could help smooth the grid a bit further. So what the problem the grid is facing now, the national grid and the local grids are facing now, is basically a few things. As green as it sounds, like to have solar panels on our roofs, it's creating a huge problem for the infrastructure because it's adding a lot of wear and tear on how the grid is basically predicting energy consumption. It's a very, very delicate system. It's very fragile, using specific frequencies, and depending on the weather, that system is being worn down. That's one thing. The other problem that the grid companies are having is basically consumer behaviors becoming less and less predictable. They're being more reliant on electricity and more mobile, so things are becoming less and less predictable for them, which is also a problem. And at the moment, there's no instruments available to them to help kind of smooth this trend. So we want to kind of just go back to today and look at the problem that Belgians are facing right now about how to share the problem, and what new tools or what incentives can we provide. So what the incentives we want to provide is basically what rewards can we give to the consumers about maintaining the integrity of the infrastructure as long as possible, adding as much life to it as possible. So there's two parts to the story. There's one about hardware and one about software. The hardware is this idea called the smooth plug. And the plug is basically the two-part where the smart companies like perhaps Leander issue a plug to the consumers, and that ID is basically charged. They can charge take the energy with them and charge on demand. So the question isn't so much about when to charge, but where to charge, and that's where the app comes in. And we have a live app that's using the national data from the UK. That's the only national grid system we have to test this hypothesis, but it works. And you can ask Jonathan how to see it work.
All right, excellent, smooth grid.